Que la que hay, mi gente de TikTok. Miklo, con pasena reportando. Para la carretera sin alar, vamos volando. We out here. Listen, man, I got this question yesterday via message. And I'm going to go ahead and answer it here on this video because it's a common question, man. I get it all the time. And, you know, I just want to answer it once and for all. I think part of the reason I get this question so often, and me and the homie Rhino have actually talked about this several times. I think part of the reason I get this question so often, man, is because people kind of misconstrue my message sometimes, misunderstand my message. Maybe they just take whatever they want from my message and twist it into whatever they want to. I don't know. But, you know, people seem to think that my message is that I'm advocating some kind of a big free-for-all where everybody just throws on 1% patches and all tradition goes out the window. And nothing could be further from the truth, man. I hold tradition, etiquette, respect, and honor very near and dear to my heart, man. This patch means everything to me, you know? So the question is this, and people ask me this all the time, man. They say, Miklo, I'm a lone wolf. I've been a lone wolf my whole life, and I've been living the biker lifestyle my whole life. I'm more of a biker than half the people I see in these 1% clubs nowadays. Can I and should I, as a lone wolf, put on a 1% patch if I live the biker lifestyle all day, every day? And listen, man, my personal answer to that question is no. I don't think you should. And I'll tell you why, man. A big part of being a 1%er to me is brotherhood, right? To me, being a 1%er involves three things: brotherhood, motorcycles, and freedom. And it can't be one or the other. It has to be all three. You know, and it's like the oath says, man. Listen, there's an old oath that was taught to my club by the club that created it. I know several clubs use this oath, uh, and it's something that we hold near and dear in our club. And it goes like this: a 1%er is 1 out of 100 who has given up on society, politicians, and their one-way laws. That's why we look repulsive to you. We don't want to look like you or act like you, so stay out of our face. Take a look at your brother and ask yourself, would you give him half of what's in your pocket and half of what you have to eat? If a citizen jumps on your brother, you are on that citizen. Not ever ask him why. There is no why. Your brother may not always be right, but he will always be your brother. You will not ever steal your brother's money, possessions, dignity, or woman. We are 1%ers, and this is the 1%er way. If you do not think this way, then step away because you are not one of us. So that oath, man, that's my guiding light in this culture. You know, it says it all. You know, what it means to be a 1%er can be found in that oath. And as you heard in that oath, man, brotherhood is such a big part of it. In my opinion, no, you cannot live the 1%er lifestyle without brotherhood, without being part of something that you have dedicated your life to, a brotherhood that you have dedicated your life to. You know, it's like George Christie said in an interview one time. He said, people have died and people have given up their freedom to wear this patch. And if you're not ready to do that, then don't come around. And, you know, I think that's another thing that a lot of people get twisted up is a lot of people, for some reason, and I don't know who is out there spreading this false narrative, but for some reason, a lot of people nowadays think that this patch means total dedication to the biker lifestyle, like on an individual basis. And that is not what it means at all. It means total dedication, selfless dedication to a club, a brotherhood, a 1% club and brotherhood, you know. Look, man, the earliest known recording of a 1% diamond patch, a 1% diamond, was 1957, San Francisco, Frank Sadalek from the San Francisco Angels. He drew the oldest known 1%er diamond on a piece of paper and, called a meeting between all the clubs in the San Francisco Bay Area. All the clubs that showed up, okay, got put on a list on that same piece of paper, the piece of paper with the 1% diamond. Below the diamond, there's a list of a bunch of clubs, all the clubs that showed up to the meeting. And next to each one of the club's names, they got designated colors to go along with what would be given to them a 1% patch, right? So basically, the point of the meeting, as I understood it, was, to create this new mark of kindred spirits, okay? Basically, the point of this 1%er diamond that they created, as I understand it, was, like I just said, to create a mark of kindred spirits. I've got one on, and some other club, I see somebody else from another club, they've got a 1% patch on. You know, they may be different colors, but they're both 1% patches. I know he's on the level. He knows I'm on the level. I know he lives by Brotherhood Motorcycles and Freedom. He knows that I live by Brotherhood Motorcycles and Freedom. I know that he understands something that 99% of the population does not. And he knows the same about me. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing in a nutshell, man. And don't get me wrong, man. I have nothing against a group of people starting a club and, building a 1% club from the ground up. In fact, that, in my opinion, is what this culture was really built on. You know what I mean? That freedom, the freedom to do just that. You shouldn't be limited to the clubs that exist. And, it shouldn't be this one size fits all, the culture is one big club type of scenario. The whole point of this culture, 1% MC culture, is to have the freedom to build or choose the club of your choice, and within that club to be able to come up with the rules that you and your brothers deem fit, right? So, long story short, man, no, I don't believe that lone wolf should be donning a 1% patch. I think that if you're gonna be wearing a 1% patch, you should be in a club, and I also think that you should live up to what it means to be a 1%er. You know, study the oath. That oath, like I said, man, that oath is my guiding light in this culture. So, not an easy subject to speak on, but I hope I did it justice. And hey, thanks for watching. Much love and respect.